One shot. Let's begin. Otter number 11 by Oba Sugumi and Obata Takeshi. We did Obata Takeshi yesterday, if you remember. He is the illustrator for Death Note. But the other person, Oba Sugumi, this is the author of Death Note, amongst other things. So, from the creators of Death Note, we get Otter number 11. Let's see. I can't imagine it's the most serious manga. Probably a fun little gag manga. Otter number 11. How long will these peaceful days continue? The readers are sick of it. Shell 75. There are too many Yoshidas in Japan. What? Never take a break. And his assistant, Tamote Nozumo-kun. Alright, let's see. Too much peace. Sir! A large corporation. This is the battlefield of a salary order. Sir! Sir! Does he really want to be called by his full title? First Advertising Department Manager Otter 11. If it isn't Yoshida-kun, who's been working here 8 years, you called? I finished with the report you wanted. It's been a long road. It's been 2 years since I joined the what? I guess it's the other. It's been 2 years since I joined the company. In 2 years, I've become the manager of the first advertising department at Hiraho Marine Industries Company. It has a nice ring to it. I pulled myself up through the ranks of society. Take the bag off your head. Oh, if I take this bag off, you'll judge me by my appearance, so I won't take it off. How could I say this? Our company would never reject you just because we can't bear to look at your face. If we have some sort of birth defect or horrible scars or burns, we won't consider that in our decision. But if you have facial tattoos or 1,000 piercings or something like that, that will reflect in your judgment, so we need you to take it off. I want to be able to look you in the eye and speak to you like a man. Alright, but can you speak to me like a man? Oh, it's Otter 11! You're Otter 11! You were just recently found guilty. This whole resume is nonsense. Suzuki Taro, a graduate of Western Japan Fishery Institute? Otter 11 is famous for not having attended school. Just as I thought. You judged me by my appearance. No, I looked at you and saw that you're Otter 11. The Otter 11 who was famous for multiple instances for assault. That's the problem here. As you said, I was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment and 3 years parole. This is the result of wanting to make the world a better place. Even evildoers don't deserve to have their... Even evildoers don't deserve to have their skulls cracked open with rocks. Image is important business. We can't have someone like you around. So, you're gonna reject me without even asking why someone with the face of an otter would apply at Japan's biggest marine corporation. Well then, I don't want to work here. Stop right there, Otter 11-con. Sir! An otter man must know a lot about marine products. No, I hate fish and shellfish. They smell horrible. I'd rather have a well-done steak. And the seafood your company imports are even worse. Not only are you a criminal who hates seafood, but you've insulted our company as well? Why did you come here? Yoshida-kun, calm down. Prick. So, you're a Yoshida too, huh? Huh? There are a lot of Yoshidas in Japan. Where else would they be? America? Where else would they be? America? That's not funny. It seems I'm incapable of accepting Yoshidas, and Yoshidas always reject me. Sorry, but I don't want an Otterman to like me. See? Am I remembering correctly that there was a nationwide petition to free you when you were arrested? I'm surprised you were aware of it. Of course he is. Ever since you appeared, a day hasn't gone by when you didn't make the news. The media was in frenzy, saying otters represent justice, and that I am a modern-day Kira. What? Okay. Sorry, the Death Note stuff, okay. The media was in a frenzy saying otters represent justice, and that I am a modern-day Kira, reforming a rotten world. There's even an Otter Messiah legend on the net. And when they were considering whether or not to arrest me, over 5 million people sent in letters saying, don't judge the otter, judge evil, and hate sin, and the sinner love the otter. And a cute animal like Ottertron could never do anything bad. And capture Otter 11 and don't let her rest. If you're going to let anyone rest, let it be the mangaka Hiromaru Kazuya. I'm so grateful for all of them. 5 million? But jump circulation is only 3 million. Aren't your numbers off? I mean, there's something off about the whole thing, but yes, jump circulation is 3 million. You're quite knowledgeable, Yoshida-san. In other words, Otter 11 is more popular than Jump. Oh, hurry if you can use that popularity to our advantage. Use his popularity? In this recession, it's better to use employees in commercials than actors. I want to use Otter 11. Are you sure about him? Otter 11 is justice. Both I and society agree. Good thinking, sir. 5% of hero sale come from clams. You could use my popularity in your advertising. That's why I came here to tell you. Let's do it, sir. So you'll do it. Alright. Now let's make a commercial that implies our imported Chinese clams are a product of Japan. Huh? This country's clams are delicious. Hit a whole roasted clams. Also in a can. Cut. Okay. Are you sure I should say this country's clams are delicious, sir? By this country, we mean China. We never said Japan anywhere. I started many misleading commercials, and I manned sales tables at department stores at supermarket. 100% domestic. Oh, Otter 11! So much for the Messiah. And after all that, I finally made my way up to the first advertising department manager of Head-Hole Marine Industries Company. I won't let go of this position easily. Sir, you seem lost at sea. Lost at thought. Lost at sea? Just because we're a seafood company? I told you, you're not funny, Yoshida-kun. And address me as first advertising department manager here at Head-Hole Marine Industries Company. Here's the report on how to market imported tuna. Another commercial where I say this country's tuna is delicious? There is no hope for it. Besides, we no longer get complaints about them misleading commercials. People see them as jokes now, and they're looking forward to seeing what you do next. That's the only reason you got promoted. That's the only reason? Yoshida, he has nothing but contempt for me and for this job. Yoshida-kun, do you enjoy your job? Oh, well, I guess so. You do? That's why you're no good. We can't spend our whole lives playing. That's why we work even though we don't want to. We want to take a break, but we can't. Because that's work. The despair we feel on Sundays, just when we're starting to enjoy ourselves, that's work. When we wake up and think, you don't want to go, that's work. Oh. Sorry. Oh, I had a seizure again. Is it 5 yet? 4:47. Yoshida-kun, I think your watch is 13 minutes slow. No, I set it 5 minutes ahead so I won't be late. Anyway, it's time to go. I'm leaving. Can I leave too then? Do whatever you want. It's Otter 11. You're right. He sure is creepy in person. Hiramaru-sensei sent back his Z-tax form saying the tax was too high. Now you could join his fan club. Okay, that's interesting. Slam. I can't take it anymore. Olivine Doliette. I want to hit someone with these fists. I really want to lay into someone. And this one is pro-polite. On the site. In the past, I bludgeoned evildoers with these fists. But that wasn't for justice. I just wanted to hit someone. That's all. I finally understand. I just wanted to hit someone. I want to hit someone. Otters mercilessly slash clams against the rock. And their blood runs through my veins as well. I'm trying to make my living as a salaryman, but this otter blood won't let me. But an otterman like myself can't be satisfied with smashing clams. Clams haven't done anything wrong. Humans are the ones who do evil. I want to see those evil humans writhe in agony. But though my otter blood may allow it, my human blood cannot. Animals are fearsome creatures, An otter's instinct and a human's fearsome instincts, and I am fearsome for having both. But I'm on parole. If I hit someone now, I'll go to prison. Unless no one finds out about it. No. Word will get out. I mustn't underestimate the police. If I get arrested, I'll lose my social standing. And if I get arrested, what will happen to Hamada-kun, the other otter with the face of a man? Will I abandon my status of Hamada-kun and turn to evil? No. Even if the otters in me allows it, as a human I cannot. It's too much work. I have to make a decision. At this rate, I'm gonna go hit someone. I'm gonna become a terrorist. There's only one thing I can do. Will I still have some control left? Cut off your arms at the elbow. Hurry. It's my only hope. It's the only way to protect Hamada-kun in my position as first advertising department of Hyoto Marine Industries Company. You'll have to cut them off at the elbow. That way my hands can no longer turn to stone. But how can you work like that? Don't worry. I'm in a position to control people with my jaw. Hurry if you would say so. If you say you won't do it, I'll bash your head in. Hurry and sedate me. Give me animal sedatus and cut off my arms. I'm about to hit you. Alright, please don't hit me if you insist I'll operate. Farewell, my beast hands. Huh? Wait, where am I? Who are you? So, you're finally awake. The doctor at SCK Surgery called the police. Don't be afraid of us, Otter 11. Your hands are wonderful weapons. You must have taken cutting them off. Are you government agents? What do you want with me? The government? Don't be ridiculous. What proof do you have? You just have that sort of face. It doesn't matter who we are. We're about to talk about you being a salaryman. It just doesn't suit you. I'm an otter man. They probably want to join some sort of special squad as a weapon. It's true being a salaryman doesn't suit me. There's a place for me somewhere special people's heads in. Maybe I should take it. This is my fate as an otter man. This is an otter man's life. What will Otter 11's future hold? Oh, that's it? Based on the fake manga and Bakuman, it's a one-shot of Otter number 11. It's been a while since I read Bakuman. So, I know Bakuman is like a manga about making, manga, right? It's a manga about making manga. And so, I guess they made Otterman as one of their manga here. And they wanted to write it. I mean, one thing I will say that always kind of bugs me a little bit about Oba Sugumi and Obata Takeshi's work is that I think they're more suited for animation. Like, I mean this more so in the sense that they're so dialogue heavy. Like, about at the time, it's so exposition heavy. Like, if you've ever read Death Note versus watching it, it's a very, very, very different experience with all the reading there versus, like, all the, like, animation stuff happening here. Like, this is very, very, very dense. And so, like, all the monologuing to himself, all the monologuing about this, I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a deeper discussion of the otter and his desire to do whatever. Could I understand this story with all the dialogue here? I think I could, surprisingly, right? Goes in for a job interview, he beat up people, they go, then they call him back, and then all of a sudden he's advertising products, then something here with him calling, getting angry, he leaves, then he's angry, he punches the air, and then he has a kid, and then he goes and he's like, cut off my hands, and then nope, he wakes up. Okay. Yeah, it's just super exposition heavy. The art's okay. I mean, the Otter Man is drawn really well compared to everybody else. I think that's part of the joke, right? Like, this guy looks a little bit half done, but he's excessively detailed. Yeah, he's kind of halfway done, but the Otter Man is excessively detailed here. And I think that's part of the joke. It's probably like a gag manga, I guess, within the manga. Would this last as a series? I don't know if it would. I don't know if it would. I think it's kind of interesting, but it's kind of like a weird salaryman versus action hero debate thing, and it seems like it's pulled in a lot of different directions. And the idea of being influenced by Kira, I guess, is kind of fun, but I don't know if this would necessarily match on its own. Is it because he's an otter? Because I kept saying otter a lot here. Fun fact: otters were my school's little mascot. You know, if it was for the chess team, that's what we made our mascot, an otter. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is he just gonna punch things that are recruiting him to punch things in the sea, and that's about it? And then he'll disappear. Is that kind of what it is? Or is he gonna fight? Is he working for China instead of Japan or something like that? I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of things, and I don't know. This might be too much because he's dealing with the otter side of him wanting to beat up people. Then the fact he's beating up people and he says it's for justice, but it's not really for justice, but it also is for justice, right? He's like, I want to smack some people, but humans are so rotted. Da, 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 da. Then there's like the otter. He's got to take care of his kid. He's also a salaryman who's being a little dishonest, who also seems to hate Yoshida's. And his son isn't too different, right? Isn't it like Hashida or something? Or Hamada? I guess it's a different enough name, right? They're both common surnames. He's just smacking clams, you know? Um, yeah. And then, like, dealing with, I guess, the otter discrimination he feels, and then the 5 million people who love him. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm sure, and I know they probably were just thinking of throwing every single idea inside of this. And it very much feels like that. Like, there's too many cooks in the kitchen for this particular manga. Like, I think it could have been interesting to do the advertising thing of an otter ruthlessly going up the corporate ladder and then, like, trying to maybe expose people or use his ocean stuff in order to, like, do something. But he hates the ocean, but that could have been done in an interesting manner as well. And this cover is also kind of interesting, I think. The cover is just him eating a bento box with a little drink while they're having fun playing volleyball on a roof. Um, Too many Yoshidas in Japan. I think that I mean, I believe it. I know that there's like some meme that says in Korea everybody will be named something at the end because like the guys or the girls take the guy's name and they're all gonna be named something at the end. I don't know. I don't know. That's really all I could say about this. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Could be interesting, but if this wasn't an, I guess I can't even take the otter out of it. I will say that he has to be an otter for this. They specifically constructed this as if he were an otter, so I just can't get rid of it. And I don't know. Interesting. I would, if I was the editor, I'd send it back saying, no, 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 you need to do something a little different. Show me a longer plan. I don't know how long this is going to last in Shonen Jump. But yeah, I guess that's everything, everybody. So like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.